and welcome. My name is Tori Peters. I am a teen entrepreneur and author of the book The Power of Words for Teens. So today's video is a sort of recap and a halfway marker point for this little video challenge thing. I challenged myself to do this, but I would consider it a challenge because of how much work it's been and how hard it's actually been. So yes, this is a sort of recap of the things that I've learned, not necessarily a video blog, but it's sort of saying like what I've learned personally about myself, what works for me, what doesn't necessarily work for me very well, what I've learned about my editor, and what I've learned just about things that I need to do and keep in mind for videos. So yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll start with the first thing I've learned, just in general, is that I personally need to pay attention to the details and be extremely careful about the details. And in fact, I'll probably include the clip where at the end where it was, or I'll just put it in like right here, where the microphone that is attached to my computer that my recording software automatically uses is not a good microphone, and so I have to remember to, even if I'm like 16 seconds into the video, stop it and switch to the microphone on my little webcam so that it'll pick up the sound of my voice a lot better and with less crackling, weird mechanical noises. So I have to pay attention to detail like which microphone my computer is using and how loud the volume is in my editor when I add music into background music into my stuff, because throughout the first 5 or so videos I wasn't paying as much attention as I should have been, and that's something I had to learn and had to correct in myself. So that's the first thing. The second thing is I've learned how to use my editor better. Now, I started using this editor like 7 or 6 years ago when I first started doing videos, and honestly I don't particularly like my editor. It's Windows Movie Maker, and I've had a few other editors that were working for a little while. I used HitFilm. Right now, for whatever reason, and I have not been able to fix it, I've taken it off, I've done all this stuff with it. The HitFilm will not work on my computer, so if you guys would know why, it won't even start up anymore. Like at first it was sort of bugging out and it like wouldn't necessarily pull up video, but now it's just totally not working at all. So yeah, I've learned how to use the editor that I have a lot better because of the just the sheer amount of videos that I've been doing. I've learned how to switch the microphones around when I'm doing voiceovers. I just learned that like this week too, so I'm super excited about it because it makes the voice sound way better than it would have otherwise. Alright, so those are like just general things I've learned overall so far. Let's get into some problems and setbacks I've had. This is sort of a halfway point where I'm just talking about like where I'm at so far. So first thing that I've had to do is I've had to share the internet in my house. So uploading a video takes a lot of internet and makes the internet in our house super slow. We've got like pretty close to the fastest internet you could find for generally affordable price. So with that being said, when I am uploading, no one else can basically use the internet, and that has sort of become a problem. It's about the only thing my brother and I have legitimately fought over in like the past 2 years, and it just started within like the last 30 days because I'm doing it every day. So that is a bit of a problem and a setback. It's made it so that I have been a little bit slow on getting some videos out because I'm working with other people's schedules as well as my own. So my ideal schedule is a video every day. I don't necessarily get to do that because like my brother wants to use the internet to play games and I have to be nice and shit sometimes. So that is a thing. Now, another setback that I've had, and this is obviously these are all my personal things and things that I have to work with and work on, and they're all my responsibility because uploading, you know, taking other people's schedules into account, like, it makes sense. That's my responsibility to pay attention to when I do that. Another thing is uploading on time. So this is hard for me to do because normally I just take, especially like with my blog posts, but for sure with videos, and since I'm doing such a huge amount of videos, I don't have all of them set out ahead. I can do a day or two ahead and have sort of a plan, but until that day comes along, most of the time my video is not actually filmed yet. So not getting them on time has been a problem. Getting them out on time has really been a problem for me, just because along with the sharing the internet and all that fun stuff. So it only leaves a certain amount of time. You got 24 hours to create a bunch of videos. That can be really hard, and that's something that I'm having trouble with, and some days I don't get them out on time, and you know, it's my responsibility still, but this is something that I'm having, just being consistent is honestly something that I'm having trouble with at this point. 3. Another setback and problem, which is actually why these videos are a little late this set, and I'm not using that as an excuse, it's just a legitimate problem that I've been having, is that my computer memory was completely filled up. I had about 100 videos from my old channel on here, and going on 80 videos for this new channel on my computer, and video takes up a ton of space along with audio and edited versions. So at one point I had like 2 versions of like each video on my computer, if not like 3 versions, because sometimes I had to switch out music and stuff because it was copyright and things like that. So there was a lot of space being wasted and used on my computer, so I had to back up a bunch of the old videos that I've got. So I've got a copy of them saved, and I've got like the unedited clips of them all saved, but I've deleted basically all of that off of my computer, and I'm a little nervous about that because I just don't like doing that, which is why they were all still on my computer to begin with. But now I have a ton more space, and now I can actually continue doing videos. But for a while there, like as of 2 days ago, I couldn't even save my videos because onto my computer I had to use a thumb drive because there was just no space for them. So now I don't have any issues with that, and I can continue doing this series, which is a good thing. So now I'm going to get into some things that are going to be changed in the future. So 1, I'm going to be changing my tapestry background. So I love that tapestry, and I think it's so cool, and I'm probably going to put it up somewhere. I don't know where yet, and I really wish that I could continue using it as my background, but I feel like with my bookshelf and my room attached to it, it's just too busy for the videos that I'm trying to make, the professional videos that I'm trying to make. That's one of the reasons why I decided to do it here. So this was originally going to be my background. I can't really move this off this wall though because it's ginormous, and it's not going to cover up what I need it to cover up in my room. And so yeah, I originally wanted this to be my background, and this wasn't gonna work. And then I switched it to that tapestry over there, and that tapestry is just too much. It's too busy. I absolutely love it. It's so cool, but I feel like it's too much, and so I'm going to either make a subtler background that's got a simpler design, or at least a smaller design, so that it's not so much all at once. So I may try and do like a galaxy or something on a sheet and put it up, or what I'll do is I'll just put up a plain old blank. I don't do plain though. I just don't. I can do simple, but I don't do plain. So we'll figure it out. But yeah, I feel like I need a different background. So I'm hopefully going to be updating that soon. It may not be ridiculously soon, but it will probably be within the next week or so. And so I may end up making a video if I do end up doing one that's like DIY. So I may end up doing a video with that. We'll see. I don't know. So that'll be something that will be changing, hopefully. I just gotta figure out the logistics before I mess with it. And 2, something that will be changing is hopefully my consistency, aka actually uploading videos on time, because I suck at that. I'm sorry. I'm getting the videos out. They're just happening like 3 videos in one day and then skipping like 3 days and then 3 videos in one day and then skipping 3 days. And I'm not okay with that. Like, it's bothering me. So consistency will be a thing, hopefully. And honestly, the only thing that will really ruin that is the whole sharing the internet thing that I can't help at all. But what I can do is hopefully get a little bit ahead of schedule and have those videos already uploaded during times when like people don't want to use the internet in our house, and hopefully get those up on time. So yes, hopefully that will be another thing that will be changing. And then I don't know if I can get this, but I'm gonna include it anyway. It's not actually in my script, but I want a new editor. The only problem is that I just don't have any money for an editor, so hopefully that will change. Either I'll get some more money for a new editor, or I can get HitFilms to work so that I don't have to use a horrible Movie Maker. Because there's a lot of stuff that I would love to do that I just cannot do with the Movie Maker. Like, I want to add, like, sometimes you see me like do this, and this is me like wishing I could add a picture or something onto this. And so if I don't know how to make that work though. And I know Windows Movie Maker just doesn't do it. So that's why I wanted to use HitFilms. And that's why I was using HitFilms for a really long time, because I could do stuff like that. And I can't do that with this editor. So hopefully I can either A, get HitFilms to work, or B, figure out something else. So yeah, hopefully that will change, although I'm not really sure how to change that yet. So that's a thing that may change next. Alright, so we're getting to the home stretch of this video, which is the good things that have come out of me doing these videos. So the first thing, and I already did a video on this, but it is 50 subscribers. So I've gotten 50 subscribers, and I know that seems like a really small number, especially to like the huge numbers of other YouTubers and things, but I'm counting it as a win, because, and like even compared to my other channel, but I'm counting it as a win because from doing these videos, I have doubled the amount of subscribers that I already had. I started with around 30, it was almost 30 I think, when I started doing these videos, when I started doing the 80 days of videos. So I've basically doubled my subscriber count, because now we're going on like 54 subscribers, and so it was more like, it was between 30 and like 25 when I first started doing these everyday videos, and so I'm counting that as a win, and that's a good thing that's come out of this. And so that was my goal, was to, because I was doing them, jump some more subscribers, get sort of tap into some of those YouTube analytics and things. So that's one of the reasons why I started doing these videos, and I hope you guys have enjoyed it a lot. And then number 2 is because I started doing these videos and I started sharing them in other places besides just YouTube, like on my Facebook and in the Praxis groups and things. A friend of mine, his name is Cade, has found this channel, and he works with Original Path, and he's sort of introduced me to Original Path and has made it so that I'm working with Original Path to create some homeschool videos and video content for their website forum. And so if you want to check out Original Path, you totally should. But that is one good thing that has come out of it, and I am super happy with that, and it's been a lot of fun working with them so far, and so I'm hoping to continue doing so. I'm not going to be doing a whole lot of videos over the summer, just because I will be working a lot, and there's just no time to do videos, and I know that, but hopefully things will work out, and we'll still be able to work together throughout some of this time until the summer, so it should be fun. Number 3 is I appeared on a show called Mark White at Night, and because of this channel and me sharing some of the covers that I do, the song covers, I did a cover on Mark White's show, so that is super fun, and I will see if I can find the link to that and put it in the description below. Also, the original path link will be there too, so if you're interested in the original path, if you want to homeschool, or if you are already homeschooled, you should totally go get into contact, at least check out Original Path's website, get in touch with Kate, and you can get in on some of the Socratic talks that we do, and yeah, so hopefully you can join us for that, because that's super fun. And then number 4 is I've learned to share my channel with people. Now this is something that has just honestly been personally something I don't do. I'll share like my stuff on YouTube and it'll go on my Instagram page sometimes. But I started doing videos when I was about 11, and I've had a channel since then. And so it's been about 6 or 7 years now, but that channel, because I started it when I was 11, was solely focused on little plastic toys, and so I didn't share it with my friend, especially when I got to be around I'd say 14. I stopped telling anyone about it. Like 5 of my friends know about it, and it is attached to this channel if you want to go see it. It's the one with the little SpongeBob on it. But that channel now has like 50,000 views and is crazy, and it's a little bit crazy. So but I really didn't tell anyone about that channel. Nobody knew about it. Nobody had any idea that I did it. I never showed my face on it, any of that. So I never talked about it. So YouTube is something that I've always done, and I've always sort of been a YouTuber, but I've never actually like shared it with my friends and my family and like those people, because the videos I did were funny and they were fun, but they weren't something as a teenager you particularly wanted your friends to know about, even though like I was homeschooled and my friends would have been like totally cool with it. They would have been like, okay, that's a little weird, but whatever, like you're already kind of weird, so whatever, you know. But so I never really shared my YouTube stuff, and then when I started this channel, I would share it on my Facebook every once in a while, but you know, as a baby YouTuber, your quality is not very good most of the time, and so it's kind of embarrassing to share that stuff a lot of times. So I really didn't share my channel a lot, and doing these 80 videos, like when people ask me, so what have you been up to? Like, this is what I've been up to. I sit at home alone and talk to a camera. Yes, and for whatever reason, that's cool. Like, yeah. So with this channel, I've started sharing it with my friends and my family and on my Facebook and on Instagram, and so a lot more people know about it, and that's partly where the subscribers are coming from. But yeah, you know, I really didn't share it with a lot of people, and nobody really knew that it was a thing. So yes, so these have been the things I've learned. This is going to be a long video. I know it. It's already like 20 minutes of filming, so yeah, this is gonna be a long video. Sorry for that, and that's gonna mean it's gonna take forever to upload, but you know, whatever. So yes, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you all for sticking around this long, and thank you for the 50 subscribers, and hopefully that will jump even more. I'm kind of hoping to double that by the end of the 80 days. My goal is 100 by the end of these videos. So you should totally share this channel with someone you think would enjoy it or someone would like it. Right, so if you are interested in any of the things I'm about to say, you should totally subscribe, because I do a lot of videos, as in one every single day. Yeah, so right, on Sundays I do a music cover. Last week's was I Can't Help Falling in Love with You by Elvis Presley on the ukulele. So, and then on Fridays I do kind of gaming, D&D, that-esque video. So, and now that there's space on my computer, I could probably do some. I want to do one of me playing Fortnite for the first time, because I've never played it, and it looks slightly addicting, so that's the only thing I'm worried about. but it also looks really fun, and I know a lot of people are into it right now, so I'm thinking about doing that as well. And then on Thursdays, my videos are homeschool related and original path related, so if you want to be, if you are homeschooled or you want to be homeschooled, you should stick around for those. Go look at some of the past ones I've done, they're super fun. And yes, so far that's all I've got. It's like 3 days of like crunch time, and then that's it. And then I come up with random things for the rest of the week. So you get to see my personality a lot throughout every single day if you want to. If that's interesting to you at all, you should totally subscribe down below. So until next time, have a great adventure today, and don't let your lights go out. Bye guys.